Hey, what is up, guys? Starwatcher. We see this map every day, and we like this map. There's a lot of things going on this map. Pretty big map. Just see what it is. 24 by 16. That is Bismuth Valley. So it is a pretty big map. Quite a long distance for these Rocketeers to walk, but once they come to this battlefield, mere pawns and ticks will not help. My Sig should be aware of that, but my Sig doing the exact same thing Victor 12 is doing. So pretty good. Ollie 2K trying to find a flank here with these ticks. These ticks cannot cross this puddle. So he has to go around, but look, that is so good. Such a good position. Very well maneuvered. Didn't know about that, but yeah, obviously there's a little mountainside here. And they are bots, fast scout bots, which means they can traverse almost all terrain. Let me just take a look. That is F2, right? Can't select it. F2. That is actually, everything is pretty much traversable other than this pretty steep slope here on the mountain, as we can see. And yeah, just look, pink. That means they cannot cross there. Look, Sad Panda on top of it. Those ticks are not going anywhere. Is that a good radar? Not the greatest radar for under the hill. You don't see pretty much anything. Should have placed a radar over here. Honestly, it's in more danger, but you see under the hill. But this radar doesn't show whereabouts of all of Watch Me Do This's units. That was a mouthful. Victor not having enough energy. Could be trouble. Loom coming in with brutes. And my Seg could repair this brute. That'd be pretty good. Just to look out for his teammate. Maces and Rocketeers. A couple of them dying off, but managing to destroy some of my Seg's forward position. Fury Hawk getting his commander over here. It could be scary for these grunts. Grunts are not as good against commanders as pawns are. Obviously, pawns have less range, but they have way more DPS than the grunt. About 30% more. Getting some fortifications. Not sure if that's the greatest thing. Should get some metal there. There we go. Let's check Ollie. Ollie is defending this this water. And Rover is fully submerged there. And Sad Panda, I don't think he's gonna, even if he gets that turret up, that is not gonna last too long. Just getting one pawn. Not worth, honestly. That is 500 energy for a D-gun just to get one pawn. You know, should try and look for value in everything here. And if you can be on top of everything, that makes you the best player. And pretty much, yeah, this is like small details like we mentioned in the video a couple days ago. Devil is in the details indeed. Watch me do this, taking a lot of damage. He's not supposed to be there with his commander. This Janus, oof, that was a killer shot, but didn't get the kill, you know. So not really a killer shot. Sad Panda aggressing here with his commander. That was pretty good actually to move around here and scout it out, get the position. And oh, watch me do this. Could lose his commander. Oh man, that is so unfortunate. That tank going off. I think it was the blitz getting blown up. That was the last tick of damage that killed the commander. That is pretty unfortunate. Sad Panda under attack here, not having enough energy for D-gun. Even his commander is gonna go down. That is just chaos. We have tanks coming in to hold this position. Delphasi should go in and try and secure these commander wreckages. It is not the commander update, so these commanders do have a pretty big range of explosion. Carry 2,000 metal on them. And yeah, we're just going to see Sad Panda and Delphasi secure these two commanders. That is going to be 4,000 metal in favor of the eastern side. And some water warfare. I'm not sure if if water slows the tanks down. It does. It is dark green, so it slows them by a little bit because it's not deep water. But yep, it's going to be a bit troublesome to get up this slope with these vehicles. Therefore, making it easier for AD to defend. Victor getting pushed back. Sophie getting assaulted here. This mid lane is losing quite hard actually. Look at these positions. Should just see my Seg go and recycle all these. That is quite a bit of metal. Should get some more energy. And it should keep attacking AD starting to become an air player at the moment. Can you stop feeding? Yep, that would be good. Ollie, I agree with you. But yeah, that is 4,000 metal in favor for the eastern side. And actually, they are ahead 2,500 metal. So not the greatest difference, but that is going to be a lot of metal for Delphasi and Sad Panda. They should be looking to tier up, and indeed so. Delphasi already tearing up. Let's see Sad Panda. Sad Panda not doing that yet. I'm not sure what these windmills are, but I guess that's fine. It just takes so long for this construction vehicle to get these windmills up. And it's just so annoying. I don't know. It just takes so much time. I prefer, like, if you're making a field of windmills, just get one, like, turret right here. See the range of the turret, and then just, like, make these as many as you can, like, around. Obviously, maybe a bit of split, but, like, yeah, you can do it on all sides of the turret. And it just gets built up much faster. Obviously, you spend metal faster, but you can make it up by getting. You can even it out by getting some converters with the commander or something. But yeah, obviously commander 300 build power. That is a build turret and a half. And just look at all this wreckage here. So if he could try and get it, that is 2,000 metal here. Just insane. A lot of these units were attempted to be resurrected. There was an attempt to resurrect these units. Just trying to formulate my sentence better. And some medium mines by AD. Not sure if they are gonna do a lot, but Borg King is letting up against Emmer. Can't blame him. Emmer, very, very good player from Turkey. Very experienced in 1v1 lanes, getting a forward vehicle lab as well. And that is just so much pressure. He can recycle this T1 lab here and work on his T2, sitting on a lot of metal actually. What does he have? Like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 metal extractors. That is 20 metal for these metal extractors only. Does he have any converters? I think he does. Guess he doesn't. And there is a metal spot here that's unattended. Not a thing you like to see here and here as well. What is going on, guys? That is 1, 2, 3 metal spots that are just not taken. And one here for Sad Panda and Air Baron. And quite a few from Borg King as well. Come on, what is going on, guys? I know you were scrambling to get a hold of the front line, but we need these metal extractors up. It's 12 minutes. That is like what, 4 minutes or 5 minutes of this. Let's just say 5 minutes of these metal extractors generating. That is what, 300 times 6, 3 times 6, 1,800 metal. That is more than half of a T2 lab. That is a lot of metal just not being extracted. Pretty big waste of metal. Emmer gonna blow up his commander here. That could be good. Oh, everything goes up. That's pretty good. Armada, doing the thing he's good at. Getting that gunslinger, and let's actually take a look at the gunslinger. He's gonna get a lot of value here. It's just T1 units. This T2 gunslinger could do a lot, but there is an overwatch here, and there's some tanks trying to pass through from Emmer. I don't think they can go through. There is twin guard here that is way tankier than just the light laser tower. Gunslinger managing to do a lot of damage actually. Quite an impact. He should just move it before he loses it. That is good. Move it or lose it. And Borg King securing the wreckage of Emmer's commander. Not the greatest choice. Emmer was not backed up by anyone. He did not have enough troops to preserve this position, and he just ends up wasting his commander. A lot of thugs, Sophie, but these will just go down if we see some T2 units coming along. Let's check Ollie. Ollie running. Oh man, Ollie running over Sad Panda and Delphasi's position. That is just insane. Look at all these vehicles. Ollie and Watch Me Do This. Let's see what Watch Me Do This is up to. He's just still making vehicles, sitting on a bit of metal. Maybe he should try and tear up. What is he sitting on? He has 3, 6 metal, 7 metal extractors, 8 8 metal extractors, that is fine. That is 16 metal income. And the 3.1. Not made by anyone. Fury Hawk, pretty low, standing in the middle of his units. He could get sniped. We don't like to see a position like this. This is just very, very dangerous. Victor, cloaking his commander. Maybe tries to go in here. It's Gunslinger from Armada. 400 range. Could do well here. Just needs to micro it very well. This is a very bad position for the commander. No, no, Victor, move it, please. Move it. Yeah, target fire commander. Exactly what they should do, but they're just not doing it. And Victor moving cloak, just butchering his energy. But at least saving a lot of these units from dying off. We're going to be keeping a look at that Gunslinger. Big push happening for Borg King. Emmer is quite weak now that he does not have a commander. He has nothing to say against these. I'm losing. I'm pretty sure it's just a single O, but yeah. Anyways, he is losing this line. He is going to lose his vehicle plant. Does he have? He did recycle the factory and is just. Why did he do the? Why did he push with the commander then? Like if he is taking up, why does he do such a coin flip play? And look, Rick 313 pushing 8D, assaulting through water, gets a tier 2 bot lab. Did he just recycle it? No, he didn't. Where's the T2 bot lab though? He did recycle it, no? Oh no, okay, sorry, just a Twitcher making these fiends. That is actually pretty good. Just got a Twitcher from someone. And that is actually pretty good. Getting T2 units with just a Twitcher is actually pretty good. These fiends did a lot of damage. Just getting these rovers in, getting vision, seeing the whereabouts of 8D's units, of 8D's positions. Borg King actually hard winning this side and going out to help 8D. That's pretty good. Stabilizing, and we should see Borg King push here. It's obvious that Emmer is taking up, and he is allowing him to do so. It's not what you should do against your laners. Look, a lot of tanks from Watch Me Do This going through. Ollie still has his position up, but just look at this. Just look at all these wreckages. 5,000 metal left for Ollie to reclaim. And obviously Delphasi, he's not going to be able to be here to reclaim. Sad Panda is trying to get these units forward. He knows that this is just an insane amount of metal. Doesn't have an advanced geothermal yet. Getting some Mausers. Getting a T1 bot lab. Yeah, he wants to get these. Resurrect these. Yeah, just this Jaguar from Sad Panda. That's pretty good. Destroying the metal, destroying the wreckages. That is not good. These Mausers are just hitting the wreckages of these units. The Jaguar actually doing a good job dancing around, but it goes down. Twitchers from Delphasi. Recycling what they can before they go down. That is gonna be a problem. We should just recycle this. Still a lot of metal left there. 4.6 thousand. And there we go. 8D finding a spot and pushing through. He knows what should be done. And we have more units from Armada, from Borg King. A lot of units here. This is a pretty big problem, to say the least. Rick 313 trying to do something with these fiends, but these fiends are just getting hit by these artillery shells. And Brutes 2000 HP, pretty tanky. Look, Rick does have energy to degun this. Okay, good. But these grunts still just getting a lot of XP, shooting faster. No, I should have just moved them a little bit, and that's fine. A lot of these brutes on the way to kill Rick, but Rick could get rid of a lot of them. Is he going to? He is. He gets rid of most of them, but Emmer's base is in very big trouble. These Jaguars got through, and here we have Hounds from Armada. I think that is pretty much over. Emmer leaving the game. Not the greatest idea to lose the commander there. That was pretty pretty troll from him, but you know, He's a good player, and mistakes happen to good players as well. That is actually completely fine. Just, you know, to limit test from time to time. A lot of these vehicles from Ollie. And resurrecting more and more with the Lazarus. Just look at these units. Pretty big. Trying to get a beholder there. That is not going to go up. Sheldon's attacking ground. But these Mausers have more range than the Sheldons. That is a problem. Just look at this. These artillery fires. And actually, a bit of Mausers going down. Good micro from Delphasi, and Sad Panda managed to halt this push. They should have just pushed with the tanks, honestly. Like, this is just artillery. Not sure why they didn't. Yeah, I think it's pretty much GG's. Emmer completely losing his base. We got some shurikens to help out. We should see more Jaguars just to go on and get rid of the rest of Emmer's base and go on to Rick. Rick getting a second fusion reactor, having T1 lab. That is not good. That is not good. These Jaguars going into the middle player's ground here. These two are not going to do much. It could have targeted the fusion reactor first, but it is not going to go down now. And Sophie and Air Baron finally getting a breath of reprieve, pushing mid now on their own. That was actually quite a big play on top side. And look at these grave robbers robbing the graves of Emmer. It's getting an insane amount of metal. 9,300 metal for Borg King, and sharing and reclaiming. Sharing with the rest of his team. He got another metal storage. I doubt that's necessary, but hardened metal storage. He could get an advanced fusion reactor. Does have an advanced geothermal already. Spamming rascals. That is good. Getting vision, and still has a lot of these vehicles here. Not sure why he hasn't moved them. That is just a big unit standing there for nothing. And if he pushed them on time and destroyed Rick 313's base, that could have been actually good. I'm not sure why he's keeping them there. There's 4 Whistlers, 3 Brutes, and quite a bit of artillery. Honestly, that could have cemented this game. As soon as I move to help bot, you lose this position. Yeah, I mean, can't be at 2 spots at the same time. Pushing against these thugs. Thugs pretty slow in the water here. Gonna be even slower than the stouts. And quite a bit of bulls from Ollie. This could make a difference. We don't have. And there we go. We finally see a full push from Ollie. And watch me do this. We have some snipers from Victor 12. Those are gonna help a lot. But look at this. We have gremlins. And this bulwark is not going to go up on time. These gremlins from 8D are going to do a lot of damage here. Probably just going to focus these fusion reactors. Cycling the metal storage and trying to tier up. Making so many things at the same time. You can't be making a bulwark, making units, and making a T2 while on 50 metal income. That is not good. Gremlins do have good line of sight, 500 line of sight, so they do see all of this. They're trying to move in on a stronger opponent like Fiddler here. They managed to move in and secure these. Like windmills are fine, but there's 2 advanced fusion reactors. Windmills don't matter that much. And Fiddler getting T3 units in at quite good pace. Has some units defending mid, but he's getting Shivas out. But I'm not a big fan of T3 Cortex units. I was before, but you know, they're just too bulky, too slow. They are pretty good. They are actually ideal for some situations, but I just prefer the Armada because the less experienced players don't know how to deal with it, and even more experienced players sometimes just cannot outright deal with it. Oh, actually, very good push from Ollie, and watch me do this. Air Baron stepping in, trying to ease up the situation. Sad Panda managing to survive. Same thing cannot be said for his teammate. Delphasi completely losing his base. And these tanks stepping in, cutting off the position. Look at this, AD. He's getting these tanks up in the air. And we did see these gremlins blow up a fusion reactor, but yeah, nothing else got caught in the explosion. It was a good move from AD, but that was... If he had a couple more tanks, I imagine that could have been good. But we don't see air players on this side. Only Fiddler has some aircraft. We should see bombers, hopefully. Like, we didn't see aircraft, we should see bombers. There we go, actually 3 Lich being constructed. While I was saying it, that is pretty good. And Air Baron, these guys completely exhausted their units. Watch me do this, and Ollie completely exhausted their units with this push. And Air Baron gonna be pushing here. Actually gonna be getting a lot of value. And just so much metal left to reclaim here. Just look at this, 27,000 metal. Resurrecting a commander. There is 2 commanders left. That's, oh well, 5 commanders left for the western side, for the eastern side, and 2 commanders for the western side. That is Ollie and not sure who else. Fury Hawk. Okay, you see him here. So Ollie could be in a bad position, but he's managing to stabilize the situation. That is good, and managing to repair this advanced geothermal. Wow, it actually stood up to this push test. But here's the Lich coming from AD. Ah, this is gonna be catastrophic. Oh wait, he's just gonna go for that build power. Ah, it doesn't even get away with anything. Why are we pausing here? This could go down into the... Well, no. That is not going to do a lot. That is not going to do anything. Pretty much. And we just have Dry Lich going for a bombing. Well, that was pretty good. But these fighters are going to take care of it. Nothing else it can do. These Lich could have been maneuvered better. Could have seen anti-air go in. Oh, and just look at Sophie. So many of these sumos moving into Ollie's position. Yeah, West is pretty much done. Nothing Ollie can do. Just so many units flooding through to his position. And these bulls do decent damage, but they're just no match for sumos, for so many sumos. Now Ollie's pretty much done with this. We have some artillery coming from Fury Hawk, but it is pretty much too late. Ollie does not have any production. Has a T1 bot lab. Even has, he's sitting on 5,600 metal, 6,000 metal, and he needs to get some production, some form of production. Should get his commander to a safe spot, since they do have only have 2 commanders. This anti-nuke is not gonna do anything anymore, and there is not even a nuke for the enemy team. AD getting his 3rd advanced fusion reactor at 28 minutes and producing so many units. That is actually pretty good. Here comes another Lich, but why are we just going... Okay, we have 2 Lich. I'm not sure why we're just going without any... Okay, finally we have some scouts. We have fighters. Now this is gonna be way more productive bombing than the last one, the last two Lynches. Victor 12th pushing the position here. These guys are a bit bunched up, but that is fine. This cargo that should go down. Up, there goes the radar and the jammers. These guys are in the open. Scouts, fighters, finally have it. 3 players leaving, Ollie leaving. He saw what's coming, and not much he can do about it. Or maybe he can, but these Lich are kind of beefy for aircraft. They do have 2,000 HP, and we see fighters again. There is a forfeit. Nothing done by these Lich. Forfeit goes through. Very well played for the eastern side. Well, for both sides, but yeah, the difference was there. Emmer losing top side, I think, kind of decided this game, but no matter. Like I said, mistakes happen, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.